Shawnee, did you know that the average American household eats roughly around 250 cookies each year? And of those, 40% prefer homemade cookies as opposed to store-bought cookies. And this statistic is according to getnuts.org. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make homemade chocolate chip cookies from scratch. Um, so to start, make sure you have all of your ingredients with you. We need all-purpose flour. We're going to need white granulated sugar. We're going to need light brown sugar, baking soda, salt, 2 eggs, and 2 sticks of butter, which equals 1 cup of butter. Um, you can either use a stand mixer or you can use a hand mixer, whichever is going to be easiest or that you have on hand. Either one will work for making the recipe. So to start, you're going to get a medium-sized bowl, depending on if you're going to do a single recipe or double the recipe. And in here, you're going to add all of your dry ingredients, which consists of 2 cups and a fourth cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon each of your salt, as well as your baking soda. Once you have that in your bowl, you're going to mix it all up to combine all of your dry ingredients, and you're going to set it to the side. Next, what you're going to do is either in another bowl or in the bowl of your stand mixer, you're going to take your 2 sticks of room temperature butter. You're going to add those to your bowl along with 3/4 cup of white sugar and 3/4 cup of brown sugar. You're also going to add a teaspoon of vanilla, and you're going to beat that butter sugar mixture for about 7 to 9 minutes until it is a fluffy consistency. It's going to be like a pale brownish color, just to kind of give you some context of what it should look like. Once you get your your butter sugar consistency together, you're going to add your eggs one at a time, fully incorporating after each egg. In between that, you're also going to scrape the sides of the bowl just to make sure that you got everything fully incorporated before you go ahead and add your dry ingredient mixture. Once you're ready to add your dry ingredient mixture, you're going to add half of your flour mixture to your bowl, and you're going to mix it until it's just incorporated. Once you do that, you're going to scrape down the sides of your bowl again, and then you're going to add the remaining balance of your flour mixture to get it fully incorporated again, scraping the sides of your bowl to make sure that all the flour is fully blended into your sugar butter mixture. Once you have completed that, you are going to go ahead and add in your chocolate chips. You can actually add in white chocolate chips. You can add in dark chocolate chips, peanut butter chips. You can kind of add in whatever type of chocolate chip that you would like. Personally, I prefer to use the semi-sweet chocolate chips because it gives it a better taste in my opinion. But you're more than welcome to use anything that you want as your add-in. Once you have that, your preheated oven should be at 350, and from there you're going to scoop out your cookie batter onto an ungreased cookie sheet, about an inch apart, and depending on the size of your cookie sheet will determine how many cookies you're able to get on there. You're going to bake your cookies anywhere between 13 to 15 minutes depending on your oven. All ovens vary, so just keep an eye out. You want to look for a light brown um, color on your cookies, and that's how you know that they are done. Once your cookies are done, you're going to take them out of the oven. You're going to let them cool for about 1 minute on your cookie sheet, and then from there, you can either transfer them onto a parchment paper that's just on your counter or onto a wire rack to finish fully cooling on your cookies. Um, After that, always make sure that you try one of your cookies just to make sure that they taste good. And then just keep repeating the same process as far as adding your cookies onto your cookie sheet and baking them until you have used all of your batter. The good thing about this cookie dough is that you can make the cookie dough and use it right away, or you can make the cookie dough and refrigerate it, so that way you can use it at a later point in time, depending on how your day is structured. Um, so just a couple of things just to recap with the chocolate chip cookie recipe is Make sure that your butter is at room temperature. Your eggs can be cold or they can be at room temperature. I prefer room temperature eggs because it helps them incorporate better into the butter sugar mixture. Remember, oven times vary, so just keep an eye out. Make sure you don't burn your cookies. You're looking for a light brown color on your cookies to know that they are done. And then lastly, have someone try them and enjoy. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.